Hi, it's John here from Speedy Brick. And a little while ago, I built this amazing little Red Bull Formula One car. And I really enjoyed building it. It was a nice little model. There's some unique parts to it, the kind of the wing mirrors and the wheels. You can't get those from Lego. So I was really quite impressed with it. It's an officially licensed product, which is also pretty cool. And overall, I really enjoyed it. And so when the TheBlockZone released their 1/8 scale monster, I needed to be building that one as well, right? So it's just arrived. The TheBlockZone have sent it to me for review. It's a massive box, and this set has got 2,463 pieces. It's just massive. The box is huge, and it's heavy too. So I'm really looking forward to building this. It's going to be 68 centimeters long and 20 centimeters wide. So it's going to be a massive model. So let's get started and have a look at what's in the box. What do we get in the kit? And then let's get building. So it's a massive box, and you don't really get an idea of the scale until you put the little Red Bull on top of it. So let's see what we get in this massive box. So it's really well done. Get ready for an epic build, which we are going to do, of course. So let's have a look. Ooh, nice. So we've got numbered bags. I'm not sure how many numbered bags we've got, but everything's nicely numbered. Number 10 there, 11, 5. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, some very large printed wheels, or tires rather. 2 different sizes. It's also nice. That's pretty good. So we're up to bag 11 already. 9. My God, a bag full of pins. You can see this is Technic-esque. Bag number 1. So that's one we need to get started with. We've got a couple more wheels there. We've got a very large brick separator there. And my goodness. Some more pins and things. Some more pins. Bag number. So there's 11 bags. We've got quite a big sticker sheet here. Quite a big sticker sheet. And this huge manual, which is really thick. So it's a 1/8 scale. Oracle Red Bull Racing RB19. 14 plus. So that's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to getting building. So let's get started. So just before we get started, I thought this would be something you guys are interested in. We've got a unique brick separator, and this whole set is actually made by Rustar, which is written on the back of the manual, rustar.com. It's an officially licensed set. It's 14 plus, 1/8 scale. Oracle Red Bull Racing RB19. So we've got a bit of information inside the manual, some nice pictures of the car, different layouts and stuff. And you can get this set in 2 different setups. One is with a remote control, which is 92400, and 92410 is the static kit, which is the one I'm going to be building. So I said that the set was 2,463. It's actually 2,509. So we're going to be building this one, and the instructions look okay. It's all simple enough, very Lego-esque. Lots of Technic stuff going on. So we're going to start off with building bags number 1. There's a bunch of bags in here, all for stage 1. And there's a couple of sticker sheets, one with a white background and one with a transparent background. So that looks all pretty good. You can choose between Max or Checo for the drivers. That's pretty good. My plan is to build, because it's such a big build, is just to build each stage and then do a review rather than do a bit by bit build. So let's get on with the building. So that's bag 1 completed, and I'm up to step 143. And so far, the whole process has gone really well. The instructions are easy to follow. Everything's fitting together nicely. I haven't had really any issues. We've got our suspension complete on the back end here, and we've got our differential, a little box in there, so we can operate the two wheels at different speeds and in different directions also. So that's quite clever. And the suspension elements are quite nice, quite clever as well. And overall, I'm pretty quite happy with the build. I'm not a big Technics guy, but you know, with all these pins and things. But so far, it's gone quite well. It hasn't taken too long to do one bag. And of course, we have a lot of pins. So I've used quite a few pins already, but there is a lot of pins to go. So it'll be a nice build. So let's get on with the rest of the build. Bag number 2 coming up. So that is bag 2 completed, and we're up to stage 256. This thing is so big, it's massive. Just as an idea of scale, so we've got our little RedBull 24 scale sitting here. And you know, these are the back axle, and I presume the front's going to come over here somewhere. Looks like the steering is coming to the steering box here, so maybe the front's going to be kind of somewhere over here off the page. So we'll have to zoom in even more then, I think. But we've got the floor in. The instructions are really easy to follow, so I don't think I've made any mistakes. But overall, it's going really well. There's still lots of pins, obviously. But that's okay. That's what it's all about. Technics, right? Lots of pins. They're very clever in the way that they've got all these different colors, so that you've got, you know, it's kind of very obvious where things are going. So we've got dark blue and this bright blue, red, gray, black. You know, there's and light blue. There's a whole light gray rather. There's a whole lot of different colored pins, and everything has its purpose. So we've got some nice little builds going on. But let's get on with bag number 3. So that's bag 3 complete. So I guess we're like 30% of the way through the build. We're up to step 398, which, if you can believe that, it's massive. It's massive. It's massively complex as well. There's lots going on. I've got the kind of the steering in now, and we've got these little suspension arms in for these, which were a bit fiddly. We've got a kind of hand of God steering coming through here. We've got a very nice custom steering wheel. And overall, I think it's going together pretty well. Not too many problems putting things together. Some things are a bit fiddly. You got to kind of make sure you line up the crosses on these pins. Otherwise, they cause you problems later. I had a few problems where I had to kind of take things apart to turn the pins enough so that I could kind of work on them. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not a big fan of Technics typically, but I'm enjoying building this, and it's going together pretty smoothly, and I'm looking forward to the end result. So let's get on to bag number 4. So I'm progressing with bag 4, and I've got quite a lot done already, but at this stage, at step 468, this is when it kind of splits. So you go to the remote control system where you get a motor and so forth, and that's 92400, or the version I've got, which is 92410. You go to the next pages, and so this is where we build in motors. We've picked up bag 10, and I've got the little engine built, which is quite nice, and it's a 6-cylinder engine. And we can even see it operating. So before I installed it, I thought I would show that. And now let's get on with the rest of bag number 4. So that's bag 4 completed. And effectively bag 10 is completed as well, because the motor here was in bag 10. So that's bag 10, and kind of we're up to bag 4. Overall, it's really coming together nicely. One thing I really want to point out is these blue colored pins. So we've got in all the places where it's going to be obviously showing, they've got the right colored pin. So that's really nice. That's a big step up from some of the things you get with Lego. I'm pretty happy about that. It's progressing well. It's very strong and stable frame because it can be driven, right? So it needs to be strong, and it all looks pretty good so far. Pretty happy with the progress. So let's get on with bag number 5. Bag 5 completed. We've got our first sticker applied. We've got these unique pieces being installed, which are really quite cool, little mirror pieces. They're quite neat. So quite happy with those. We're up to step 634. And we've really got some nice details coming through with all this body work going through here. And this really nice angle on the side pods. To be honest, Technics is growing on me, I guess. We've even got some system pieces here. These pieces here and under here are all system pieces. So some 1x4 plates and stuff. So it's quite nice. And some tiling even. So overall, I think it's pretty good. As a size comparison, my goodness. I think we could probably put 4 of these or 3. Anyway, three times as. But I'm loving it so far. Technics is growing on me even. My goodness. Let's get on with bag number 6. So that's bag 6 completed, and we're up to step 773. So we've really made some progress. What's quite nice here is there's a bunch of system pieces used to kind of create all this shape through here. We've got our halo in now. We've applied some stickers, and it's a bit fiddly to apply the stickers because you've got to try and get the shape right. This is one sticker folding over beneath this tile. There's a 1x1 tile here and a 1x6 tile here. So this is across a couple of pieces. This is on one piece, and it's on both sides, obviously. But I think it's pretty good so far. I'm actually quite enjoying the whole process. There should be a button here to turn on the motor. So I don't have that version, so I'm not sure why that's there. So I think I'm going to take that out and replace it with something else. Maybe I'll put another 1x1 tile there or something like that, just to smooth out that line, because I don't need that. There's nothing to turn on there. So that's the on switch if you're got a remote version or a powered version. But we've still got 2 bags to go, and then we've got the wheels as well, of course. So let's get on with the rest of the build. Bag 7, here we come. So that is bag 7 complete. We're up to stage 870. We've got 1 bag to go, plus the wheels and hubcaps and stuff like that. So we're really making some progress. We've got a few stickers on, and we've got this massive front wing built. And there's some quite large elements here, which I presume are going to get stickers and so forth. So that's quite good. There's a bit of brick built here and here. So we've got a bit of system, but most of it, and these are brick built. The side of the wing is brick built. The rest is pretty much Technic. So overall, it's looking pretty good. So let's get on with the last bag. So that is bag 8 complete, and the car is complete. So we've got the engine was bag 10, the pins were bag 9, the hubcaps were bag 11, the wheels were bag 13, and the tires are bag 12. So the whole set is complete. I'm just going to add the stickers, and there's still lots of stickers to go. So I'll do that in a sec. But overall, I think the car is pretty good. We've got a bit of a scale comparison. I've got lots of spare parts. Some of these parts were in the kit for if you had a remote control unit. I haven't changed this piece yet, but I will do. So I'm just going to swap that out and take that out and put a tile there. So I've got a tile for that, so I'll put that on, and I'm going to put the stickers on. So that's the RB19 complete. Now I've added all the decals, and it really is looking great. We've got a lot of decals on the car, but I don't mind that. And in this case, the decals themselves are actually quite good. So they've got like a layer which you put on. They kind of rub down the top layer and then peel it off, and you get these really nice decals left behind. So I think that's actually quite a nice detail. In this version, I don't have the remote control or the motor, but you can get a version for that. So if you're into that sort of thing, then please order that one. So if you want to get one of these cars for yourself, you can. They're available from TheBlockZone. The set is manufactured by Rasta, and it's an officially licensed product. So so you can, it's good quality. I certainly didn't find any quality issues. There was a really good flow in the instructions, so kind of the building process was quite good as well. I quite enjoyed that. There's some special pieces, like the wheels are custom, these little mirror units are custom, but most of the pieces are the same as Lego, so either Technic or system pieces. As good a quality for sure. The pins are better in effect because they have this matching color to the larger pieces. So when you see these ends of the pins, they're much less noticeable because they're all kind of color matched, which is good. And the model itself, I'm finding it very difficult to fault. So there's some really nice building processes. The quality is good. The suspension is working front and rear. I haven't seen any kind of technical issues with the design, and I haven't seen any building issues. I can really recommend the quality of the build and the fun of the process. It's big though, so you kind of need a space for it. I guess that's the biggest problem that I've found, is where do you put a big model like this, given the size of it. They really look great together. So if you want to get one of these, you can, of course. So they're available from TheBlockZone. You can use the Speedy Brick promo code to get 10% off. And of course, the little one is still available, so you can get that as well. They're a great partner display piece, but you've got to have the space for it. It's very, very big. So let me know, what do you guys think? Is this something you're going to add to your collection? And until next time, bye. Please click to subscribe for more videos, and watch my build and review videos by clicking here. Thank you.